Okay, next in line is Randy Lupo. She's a producer, and she has a show at Patsy's in New Jersey, right?
Yeah, Pat's Place.
Pat's Place. Okay, here you are.
Thank you.
When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Clap, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, everyone. So good to be here. You know, I just started taking Vyvanse. It's the newest medicine for concentration. And I have to tell you, for the first time in my life, I could actually focus on my depression. I've been having a rough couple of months. So, I went to a doctor, and within 2 minutes, he diagnosed me as having bipolar disorder. I couldn't believe it, but I guess it's because I was talking a mile a minute at the doctor, not with the doctor. And I started ferociously cleaning his whole office and dusting his ceiling fan and spinning around with it. And I stopped paying my bills for a year. I didn't pay my mortgage for an entire year, but as a result, I got to go on these amazing trips. I took a cruise to Bermuda. I went to Mexico twice. I went to Jamaica. And I just want to tell everyone, if you don't pay your bills for a year, you too could live a very nice lifestyle. My goal is to be undeniably funny like Ellen DeGeneres, Steve Harvey, and Joe Biden. I'm currently working on my one-woman show, mostly because I can't get another woman to do it with me. And it's called On the Verge of Normalcy. And I'm very excited about this project because I already have 2 sponsors, Paxil and Jack Daniels. It's not a musical, but once you mix the 2 sponsors, you'll probably hear music anyway. Guys, I'll tell you something. I am such a lonely woman, and you guys are so nice here. I know you can understand. I just look for human contact anywhere I could find it, and that's why I refuse to get an Easy Pass. Because when I pay my tolls, I like to touch the toll booth collector's hand and gaze into their eyes. I'm on a first-name basis with them. I'm like, hey, Manny, if I give you this $50 bill and let you keep the change, can you just spoon me and tell me how funny I am? I am so excited. The holidays are coming up, and I'm having them at my house. Of course, the family's coming over. And I have this 8-pound dog, a little adorable Yorkie who ripped my couch to shreds. I am like white trash. If you see my house. So I want to step up my game for the holidays. I really do. So I went to Ethan Allen to buy a couch. And I'll tell you, they have some expensive price tags there. But with that expensive price tag, you get an interior designer to come to your house to tell you what looks good. And I was so excited because I have all these eclectic pieces to show. So Swati comes to my house. And Swati is amazing. She's this educated, dignified Indian woman who's like my role model now. And she's like, comes into my living room and she's like, there's nothing cohesive here pulling this room together. You need a big area rug. What is that under your coffee table? I was like, that's a bath mat from Bed Bath & Beyond. And she's like, what is that other mangled, hairy thing under next to it? And I was like, that's my daughter. I'm wearing a back brace, not because I have back issues or anything, but it just like sucks in my mid area. I don't like having that gut. But as a result, I love the medical supply store. I really and truly love the medical supply store. They have amazing things there. Actually, my whole family is going to get me gift cards to the medical supply store because I asked for it. They have this chair that it's like a recliner, but when you get up, it like moves you all the way high where you're almost up, and then a boot comes out and kicks you out. And I want to know what Swati thinks of this chair because she's my role model. Can I just add as the white woman on the show?
Hey, you don't know who was in the wood pile, Randy. You really don't.
Yeah. We'll go with that for now.
In general, a lot of people think women comics are just not funny. If you bring up a woman, if someone comes to performing and they bring up a woman, they said, oh, so-and-so would be great for your club. They'll be like, I don't want women. I don't want women. What? And in a lot of ways, we are discriminated against. They'd rather have a man. They think a man is stronger, funnier, quicker. She really is. I used to teach, and teachers get a very bad rap. They do. People are like, what are they complaining about? They only work till 3 o'clock, and I have to explain, teachers' first day begins at 3. They have to grade tests and papers, write lesson plans. They barely have time to have sex with their students. God I didn't have those time constraints myself, though, because I taught little ones kindergarten. And we all know kids are precious, but they are challenging. And I had this little girl, Maggie, in my class. She was always teasing the kids and making them cry. So she comes into my room crying herself one day, and I was like, sweetheart, what's the matter? She's like, my mommy has no money, and my daddy's in jail. And I thought to myself, oh my God, Parents' Day's gonna suck for her. That one went over really well. And then I had this beautiful little girl, Brianna. She was adorable, but I couldn't get her to talk for anything. She's what you call a selective mute. And Parents' Observation Day, I had 30 parents lined up in the back of my room, and a miracle happened. Little Brianna spoke for the first. I have cotton eye Joe mouth. So anyway, water! Water! Are you let her scream for water during you say on Sister Talk? I need water badly. So a miracle happened. Little Brianna spoke for the first time. She was like, Mrs. Lupo, you look really ugly today, and you're a horrible teacher. I was like, oh my God, how did she get hold of my annual review? I'll tell you, my husband died a long time ago, but please don't feel sad. I was a nagging wife. He wanted to die. And so I joined a support group to deal with the grief, and everybody talked about what helped them to feel better. One woman said that going to therapy and discussing her feelings helped her to feel better. This woman, Shelley, said that weaving baskets, like a good 2,000 to 3,000 a week, really helped her to feel better. It takes the stress out through the fingertips. And they were like, Randy, what helps you to feel better? And I was like, well, actually, what helps me to feel better is performing for all you guys at Sister Talk. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that and sleeping with my husband's best friend. I went to a psychic to connect to my loved one, and the psychic said to me, oh, I see your husband Sal, and he's saying things I really shouldn't be telling you. I was like, no, please, you have to tell me. I want to know everything. She goes, okay, he's saying that your voice is still really annoying. And can you please stop contacting him? You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
Hey, just want to say, got two mics. Hey, that was great. Where are you going to be now?
Tonight I'm going to be at the Garden State Comedy Club in Clinton, New Jersey.
Okay.
And next Saturday I'll be having my monthly show at Pat's Place, which is in Nutley, New Jersey.
Okay, all right. So we look forward to seeing you there. Okay, thank you.